So very much this, and also I've noticed this in general. One of the problems of autistic versus allistic communication is the fact that we notice details as a survival mechanism, and they avoid details as a survival mechanism. So when somebody's in a bad mood, you're supposed to kind of ignore it. Like, you're supposed to just kind of, like, if you notice someone's trying not to cry, you're supposed to just kind of let them do that, right? And if you bring it up, that'll break their mask, and then that makes them non-functional. So a lot of times we can be very good in like crisis response times because we can be calm in a crisis, a lot of us can, and we can help people out, we can see the genuine them, and we recognize masking because we have to mask all the time, right? And so we can be very helpful, but we also can accidentally violate people's boundaries this way by noticing what's behind the mask when they don't want that to be seen. And so that can be seen as an invasion or a violation of the social norm to kind of let them be. Also, we have a tendency to notice details in a way that is functional for us, where we are just like absorbing all this information so we can get a picture of what this person is, who this person is, what they might want, and how they view the world. And so, for example, let's say we were over at somebody's house, we asked to go to the restroom, we go in there, and they've got a bunch of different things out on the counter because they, didn't necessarily have, everything put away. We go to the bathroom, we wash our hands, and we notice, like, what deodorant they like, and what toothpaste they use, and what perfume they've got on their counter, right? And so we have all these things, and those just go into our head. Data in the head. And so we don't think anything of it, but it's in our mind now. We know these things about them, and we go on with our life. But let's say in a couple of weeks, it's their birthday, and we think, oh, we're supposed to get a birthday gift for them. We notice that they liked this perfume, and that perfume was low. I'm going to get them this perfume, right? Because brain thinks functional, something I know they like, I will get this thing for them. Then they think, how the hell did you know I liked this? That seems real. What were you going through my medicine cabinet? Did you do this? Like, were you going through my stuff? How did you know I liked this? And by then you're on the defensive going, but it was sitting on the cabinet, like, and then they add attribution. Like, do you think that we have a relationship where you can give me perfume? Because then perfume is seen as more of like an intimate romantic partner gift, and then that takes a violation of, like, you now have given them a gift that they feel is like the equivalent of you opened and rifled through their underwear drawer without them knowing, like, because that's the kind of violation they perceive it as. Even though you just wanted to get them something they would actually like, the detail you had about them is something that they feel was much more intimate and personal, and the intent of the gifts feels much more intimate and personal than they would have expected, because you paid attention to detail in a way that they perceive a lover would. And then you get a lot of shit that happens badly because of it. So yeah, we tend to notice a lot of details, and because we can't read the social rules the same way, we can really fuck up and make someone feel like when we just were giving a casual caregiving kind of thing, that they actually feel violated and on edge about the fact that we noticed this thing about them and know this thing about them, because that is a violation of their perceived, like, social rules, and we didn't know that at all. So yeah, that's happened a few times for various reasons, with different examples for me. So I learned that one the hard way a lot.